Well, spring is here, and you probably noticed some of the flowers starting to pop up in parks and even fill nurseries. But some of these plants could actually be harmful to your furry pals. CBS 19's Colleen Campbell is sharing what you should be on the lookout for.
Spring is in bloom, but before you purchase any plants, be aware that those pretty flowers could be poisonous to your pets. I sat down with Dr. Shirey from Starnes Animal Clinic to talk about some of the signs and symptoms to look out for.
If it's a more toxic plant, things that are more dangerous, you may get, lethargy, extreme, like laziness, doesn't want to get off the couch, vomiting not just once, but like 10, 15 times a day, not eating, not drinking. I mean, they can get really severe depending on the plant, but by far the most common, drooling, vomiting, diarrhea.
Just a few plants to avoid would include daffodils, crocus, sago palms, tulips, and the plant popular around Easter, lilies.
There's a couple of things that you really want to do if you are nervous of an intoxication, and one is trying to identify what the plant was, right? I mean, first things first, because it can vary wildly depending on the toxin, what we should do.
Once you identify what type of plant your pet may have come in contact with, call your veterinarian immediately. They will likely suggest you try to induce vomiting.
If you can get some of this stuff up before it hits the bloodstream, it makes all the difference in the world. So honestly, I will have owners say, or I will tell owners, just give hydrogen peroxide. And most people have it in their home. You give them, 10, 15 mLs of hydrogen peroxide, they'll vomit very shortly after that. And then you can bring them to the clinic and we can give things to coat, protect the GI tract, or treat however we need to.
Dr. Shirey says no doubt spring is the busiest time of the year for these types of incidents.
Oh, 100% in the springtime. I mean, absolutely. Everybody's bringing in new plants. I mean, everything's growing, blooming. I mean, our allergies are out of control. I mean, this is the time for those plants. So definitely this time of year is when we see it the most.
That's right. Since we're on the topic, pets can get allergies too. And Dr. Shirey says a lot of pets suffer from seasonal allergies, but the two have very different symptoms.
Allergies in dogs, it's all about the skin, chewing, biting, licking. And then toxins are all about gastrointestinal stuff, drooling, vomiting, diarrhea.
We will have a list of common plants toxic to your pets available on our website. We've got you covered, East Texas. CBS 19, Colleen Campbell.